WS Media and Events Limited presents the Wolverhampton Revival Cup Clash 2025. 6 DJs, 5 rounds, £1,000 cash prize. Winner takes all. Your competitors: Exodus Movements from Wolverhampton. From Birmingham, Mikey EY, Bloodline Music, Country Bigs and Pool Blood. From Manchester, Hustler Ghetto Heart and Mr. Swing Easy from London. The date: Saturday the 24th of May 2025 at the Molyneux Stadium, Waterloo Road, Wolverhampton, WV1 4QR. The competition rounds and rules are as follows: 10-minute non-elimination, 1 for 1, anything goes, best of 10 and first to 6. There'll be no music after the year 1989 and no dub plates, no playbacks and no cursing. Clash starts at 10:30 p.m. sharp. Hosted by the Big Bad Captain and Country Judah. Sound system supplied by Bullet Movements. Advance ticket price at £20. Available online. Tickets are available from all the contenders on the bill. Hatman in Birmingham, Country Judah, or the general number 07398 262 753 for the Wolverhampton Revival Cup Clash 2025.
Now hear this, now in comes the Big Bad Captain on Skyline Radio, UK's #1 radio station. Watch this, man. Now this a Blackout J.A. Hear me now, Captain. You're the man, I use the plan. You're the groundation, the foundation. Let them know so you rock the nation. Musically, you hear me? Big Bad Captain, run the rhythm.
Good afternoon.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, 1 second. Can you turn your phone up to the maximum for me, please?
My phone is at the maximum.
Yes, that is much better right now. And we're speaking to one of the contestants, the final contestant from the Wolverhampton Revival Cup Clash. We have Mr. Swing Easy on the phone lines from London. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you and to all of your listeners, Captain.
And I'm very, very glad to have you here, because I do believe that you're out and about right now. You're not actually at home right now. You're on a...
No, I'm at a barbecue, yeah. But the food's still cooking, so we're good.
The food's still cooking, so we're good. So, Mr. Swing Easy, your name is popping up all over the place right now. From people saw you in the Gladiator Clash over there in London. Your name has been ringing around the West Midlands area like nobody's business. How are you feeling about the way our people are receiving Mr. Swing Easy in the Midlands?
Oh, I'm really touched. I've when I come up this Saturday, it'll be I think the 9th time I've played in West Mids in just under 2 years. So I've made 6 appearances at Onyx Bar, which I don't think anybody's played more than that, which is very humbling. And as you say, I got through to the last 4. The final of the Clash of the Gladiators at Heartlands, and I've played with the Downbeat Ghetto family in Wolverhampton too. That was last September, and it's really nice. Just something that maybe those that know my name wouldn't know is that I did live in West Mids from either live or work in West Mids from 87 till about the year 2000. So I kind of know the terrain, but then to come back all these years later and be nicely received is amazing. But I've always said, 2 things. One is West Mids people know their music inside and out. And the other thing is they're very fair, and if you play good, then they'll respond to that.
And that is exactly how things are in the Midlands. I know that people are going to be coming out to support their favourite DJ, but what captivates the audience is when a selector plays good music and his delivery is good. They can't help but give you your forward, and that's a good thing about the Midlands.
No, exactly that. And it's kind of how you handle yourself as well. I'm there to serve the music, not myself. So It's kind of how you come across, I think, with it as well. But I think that the real test is, do you know your music? Can you play things that people are going to respond to? And you have to. It took a while to get my radar working, and you say, okay, well, that one would have played well down in London. Okay, that one hasn't played so well up here, so put that in my box and leave it at home next time. So it's a little bit you're playing with a blindfold on. But after all of these trips, then I'm working out the wavelength a bit better, I think.
So with your approach to this clash now, different from the Gladiator clash, is there anything that you've changed from your approach that you had when you went into the Gladiator clash? Is there anything different you think you're going to be doing in this clash?
In terms of the final at Heartlands, I prepared for the wrong event. So I really hope I've prepared for the right event this time. At Heartlands, I prepared for a night at the Onyx, and it was a different thing. It was a Saturday night. It was a bigger crowd, and I realised that quite early on that I hadn't quite come prepared for the right event. The other big difference is that on the night it's just going to be crowd noise, horns and whistles, forwards, and the crowd decide. Whereas at all the Gladiators, it was an online voting system. So that is clearly a major difference. You've got to play, to get those reactions at the Molyneux on Saturday.
And a good thing about this clash as well, there's no category rules in this clash, so you can literally go out and play anything.
You're quite right. I mean, that's exactly right. There's one rule, which is two, nothing. Yeah, as we all know, and nothing after 89. No dub plates and no cussing, and actually, otherwise anything goes. No, it's exactly right.
So you've got more scope to freelance, as I could say, freestyle, as I say, because you could be approaching your round and you could find out that there's no soul music played so far. So you could say, something, I'm going to drop a few soul tunes here, just to make that difference, to say, I have noticed that there's no soul tracks being played.
Yeah, exactly. The one thing that actually I don't change for any of this, I don't actually bring that many records with me. Partly because then I'm losing myself just looking through them, and partly because actually, when you look at it, even if you're only playing, obviously you're not playing complete tracks, but at the end of it, the winner may only have touched, 35, 40 tunes over the whole night. My box holds probably 3 times that many, and that's what I'll be bringing. I'm not someone who's going to be stood there, shuffling through records all night. You just haven't got the time and the thinking space to do that. So a big key to any of these things is do your preparation at home, do your selecting to a degree at home, and while leaving yourself a bit of room for manoeuvre on the night.
And that exactly is right what you say, because in saying that, I think it looks very unprofessional for a DJ to be had his head stuck, just flying through his record box and not even looking at the crowd, lost in the music. It looks unprofessional. So I'm glad that you touched on that.
Yeah, the other point in my own case and EY is that we are a one-man army. The other guys, I think, are in teams of two and upwards.
And 3. That is true.
As a one man army, then you just don't have the time to be thumbing through hundreds of tunes. You got to do the thinking at home to a degree, but leave yourself room for manoeuvre on the night.
That is true. So, Mr. Swing Easy, so. I think we covered it a little bit, but what is your approach for this clash on the 24th of May?
I can see the direction you're trying to lead me, but I'm not going to say too much in any detail. Suffice it to say that I've done my best to build a picture in my own mind of what the night might look like, what it might sound like, what the crowd might look like and sound like, and then I'm trying to select accordingly.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you.
You're not going to get much more out of me than that.
I know, and that's cool. But I'm going to ask you a professional question right now, because you
Go ahead.
you are a very intelligent man, and you definitely know your music. So I'm gonna put a question to you. If you had the power to change anything in the music business in terms of reggae music, what would that be?
Oh my goodness. My goodness. I honestly, I don't know. But to change anything.
For the better.
Yeah, the biggest market for my currency is 7-inch singles, and the biggest market for Jamaican 7-inch singles for many years now has been Japan. So it would be nice if we could all be kind of paid to go over there and find the ones we've been looking for.
Okay, that's a very good answer. So, Mr. Swingies,
you've thrown me with your question, as you can tell. I don't have a more intelligent answer than that.
well, I was looking for the answer you gave me was quite sufficient, because you are a very intelligent man, and you gave us what we wanted to hear. So, where can they find Mr. Swingeezy? Tell them where your social media platforms are.
Okay, yeah, no problem. The best one is Instagram, and it's written Mrs. Swing Easy, so it's MRS Swing Easy all one. But when you look at it, it could, if you didn't know, you'd say Mrs. Swing Easy. So MRS Wing Easy, hit me up on there. I'm not too hard to find on Facebook either, but that's under my real name. It's no great secret what that is, but you can find me there too. If you put in a YouTube search, there's not too much there, but there are a few bits and bobs. Some of my stuff at the Onyx is there, and other stuff in London is there. So those would be the three.
Well, I'm going to say thank you very much, Mr. Swing Easy, for your time this Sunday afternoon, because I know that you're busy right now, you're entertaining right now, so we're definitely going to see you next week over there at the Molyneux, doing your thing, representing, and I do hope that it goes well for you on the night, and I do thank you once again for taking the time out to speak to me on my platform.
Thank you. Can I ask you one thing, and then I just want to say one thing to your listeners. So can I ask you one thing?
Yes, go ahead.
Please come and shake my hand, and so we can actually meet in person. That would be great. Thank you.
Most definitely, I'll definitely make sure that Captain and Country
and,
Judah.
To everybody else, buy your tickets. Because if you're not there, you won't see it. It's there might be film of it afterwards, but it's a live experience. Get yourselves down there. You've got 6 sets of people who are in the business of trying to entertain you. And, it would be a pretty sorry state of affairs if we didn't do that. So get yourself a ticket, get yourself down there, and be a part of it. Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed for that promotion. And on that note, I will definitely see you next week, Saturday, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. And thank you for your time this afternoon. Mr. Swingeezy from Outer London.
My pleasure. Thank you, everybody.
The most consistent radio station plays the hottest music 24 hours a day. www.skylineradio.org.uk. MWS Media and Events Limited presents the Wolverhampton Revival Cup Clash 2025. 6 DJs, 5 rounds, £1,000 cash prize. Winner takes all. Your competitors: Exodus Movements from Wolverhampton. From Birmingham, Mikey EY, Bloodline Music, Country Bigs and Pool Blood. From Manchester, Hustler Ghetto Hard and Mr. Swing Easy from London. The date: Saturday the 24th of May 2025 at the Molyneux Stadium, Waterloo Road, Wolverhampton, WV1 4QR. The competition rounds and rules are as follows: 10-minute non-elimination, 1 for 1, anything goes, best of 10 and first to 6. There'll be no music after the year 1989 and no dub plates, no playbacks and no cursing. Clash starts at 10:30 p.m. sharp. Hosted by the Big Bad Captain and Country Judah. Sound system supplied by Bullet Movements. Advance ticket price at £20. Available online. Tickets are available from all the contenders on the bill. Hatman in Birmingham, Country Judah, or the general number 07398 088-262-753 for the Wolverhampton Revival Cup Clash 2025.